In this series of videos, you get to watch my journey of attempting to hold and master the handstand.
Tell me to start recording. What are you doing?
From transformations to dog attacks, these episodes have everything.
Is what I call a piece of garbage. Want me to die, don't you?
The only thing I hope is that you're gutsy enough to join me on this epic journey. Let's do this.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to be there. Oh, I was just making this new fancy intro. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? You don't want to know how long I spent making this, but hey, it's awesome. So don't do that anymore. I don't even know how you got in my house. So next time, maybe knock. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so for days 2 and 3, I decided to combine them in this video because it gives you guys a little bit more content to enjoy, and also combine it basically are the same workout as day 1. So, beginning with day 2. Basically, what we began with was the warm-up. First, we did the forward-leaning wrist stretch. Then we flipped over our hands and did the top of the hands down wrist stretch. Then right after that, we did the clock twist rotation wrist stretch. I'll have the names of them at the top again. I am so bad at remembering things. Anyways, after my wrists felt warmed up, I moved to my arms, beginning with stretching my shoulders and biceps on the wall, as you can see. Of course, doing it both directions. Then I moved to doing normal arm twists. Did on both arms, both directions. 10 reps on each arm, each direction. So it's about 40 reps total. Then we moved to elbow twists. Did the same thing in a sense. Both directions, 10 reps each direction, both arms, so 40 reps on that as well. And then ending it off with wrist twists. 40 reps, every direction, once again. Now let's get into the actual workout. After posting episode 1, I got a few tips and tricks from a commenter who nicely decided to help me out a little bit. First thing he told me was that I am facing the ground with my head a little bit too much, so it's unaligning my spine and making me more unbalanced. So pointing my head more directly at the floor makes it a lot better and my body more aligned, so it's easier to balance. So as you can see, I am attempting to do that in my first exercise, which are back to the wall kick-ups. Another thing he recommended was splitting my legs apart, which gives a lower center of gravity, making balancing easier. I did not do this. Not for any specific reason, I just forgot. I apologize for that. But anyways, I did an amount of kick-ups. Some of them were pretty good. I'll show off some of the better looking ones where I was off the wall. One thing I noticed was that my shoulders were decompressed the whole time, so I looked like a hunchbacked. Not hunchbacked, but my shoulders were not too good. I could have pressed down harder with my arms, but I just didn't. So after that exercise, we went into the chest to wall handstand. During this, I'm pretty sure somebody was dancing on the phone, so I'm gonna give you a couple clips of that. I don't know why they were doing it, but I guess it was kind of funny. Anyways, while I was watching my recordings of me doing my chest-to-wall handstand, I noticed that I was leaning to one side pretty badly. And that might have been due to my shoulders being sore, especially my left shoulder. So it was overcompensating for the lack of strength it felt. But that's just a theory, and I'm not completely sure why I was leaning so bad, so I'll have to try and correct that going forward. So I did this one for quite a few move-ups, and while I was doing these handstand exercises, I was doing a workout in between each set of handstand exercises. So my body was obviously fatigued. I think before I even started, I did 3 sets of bench press. So I was already fatiguing my body, which probably isn't the best thing to do, but it's fine. So that's the end of day 1. Now we're moving on to day 2 of this week. Now with day 2, I had one goal, and that was to have 50 hop-ups into handstanding, basically. Just so I could find the balance point. In the end, it didn't work, and I don't think I improved too much at handstand. If anything, I might have gotten less fearful of falling over, but I already didn't have that much fear of doing that in the first place. But anyways, I began doing all my hop-ups. I'll zoom through most of these, but I'll slow down to show you some of the ones where I moved the camera so you guys get a better angle of my side profile. Then I did a few more hop-ups. I think I did around 15, 16 maybe, and then I took another little rest because I felt extremely fatigued. And from there I just did as many more as I felt was good until I was fully fatigued and decided, that's probably enough, and ended it for the day there. Overall, I feel like the 2 workouts were pretty good. I did what I could in the allotted time. I only had about an hour each day because this is my class time. It's my athletics class time. So I feel like I did pretty good with the time I had. I could have gone home, but it was freezing outside and I was tired from school, so I was like, I don't need to. So I guess I was lazy, but whatever. Anyways, I'd say pretty good workouts, learned a lot, figured out a lot, and I'm gonna put a little bit of a link or something right here, right around that general area, that shows a resource that I found for handstands after the fact that basically showed me a few tips and whatnot of how to get better at handstands. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to use that next week, which you're going to see in the next video in the next couple of days. But other than that, I think I'm slowly starting to improve. I can't wait to see you guys watching me improve, and also I want to see you guys improve. So be sure to tell me down below your journeys so far, or if you already have a journey or more tips and tricks for me, I would love to hear them because I'm not great so far. Anyways, subscribe if you want because that'd be cool. Like because that would also be cool. And have a good day. Love you guys.